We are so lucky on Live at 4 to have great musicians and singers come on, and here's just another example of that. Welcome to Carter Beckworth.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Carter.
Welcome, and now you're going to be having a show in Springfield this weekend. Tell us about the show at Pat and Alley Pub.
Well, we're playing tonight at Pat and Alley Pub at 9 o'clock, I believe. And I've never been to Springfield. This is my first time here. So.
Oh, welcome to Springfield.
So thank you very much. So that's about all I can tell you. But I hear it's a great place.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Pat and Alley's a great place. Go ahead.
And before we get too far, who's your cellist?
This is Steve Bernal, who's been nice enough to accompany me on this tour.
And now, are you from Springfield?
I'm from Austin.
You're from
Texas.
Austin as well? Oh, okay, so he's accompanying you on the tour. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I'll listen a little bit better. Okay, so you're from Austin, Texas, first time in Springfield. And did you start singing and playing as a young boy?
I did. I've been writing and playing since about age 12, I imagine, yeah.
Now, you released an album recently. What's unique about your style that, you would like for folks to know about?
It's kind of hard to classify, but we tried to create a mainstream album that was complex and diverse, and I think we succeeded in that.
Little diversity, a little mix them up.
And you said you play with a band called Baker Hotel.
Yes.
What's the difference for you? Like, what do you like about being solo versus playing with a band?
Well, I have a solo band too, in which Steve plays the bass. But playing with a full band is it's a lot of fun if there are a lot of people there. Playing acoustic or in this format is pretty much great as long as there's anybody listening.
Do you prefer one over the other? If you have a preference that you have to call?
I don't, but I'm really enjoying the acoustic thing right now.
All right, we're going to stop listening to Shannon and I talking, start listening to your voices. Here's Carter Beckworth.
2, 3, 4.
Nanny never smoked no cigarettes, least not around the family. Married Grandpa when they was just kids. They did a good job raising Daddy. Daddy's brothers used to give each other hell. Let him go, he was the baby. And his sisters always made him laugh. It nearly drove their mama crazy. But I hope she had some patience, and she tried not to regret. Said as long as there's a breath in me, I'm trying and believing like everyone I've ever met. I must have been a handful. I learned to talk when I was 1. Always wished that I was older, 'cause being small just ain't no fun. Daddy never drank no sour mash. Whiskey wouldn't want his boys to see. And I'm sorry that his demons didn't trickle down to me. I just hope to have some patience and to try not to regret. Said as long as there's a breath in me, I'm trying and believing like everyone I've ever met. Some shoes to fill, I don't have too much time to kill, and I have got some hills to climb before I see you again. till both my brothers were taller than myself. Picked up my dog and left Mississippi to find somebody else who I hoped would have some patience and would try not to regret. See, as long as there's a breath in me, I'm trying and believing like everyone I've ever met, like everyone I've ever met, like everyone I've ever met.
Wow, thank you so much, Carter Beckworth. Thanks for the song, and we're going to hear from you guys a little bit later on in the show as well.
Now, if you want to see Carter in Springfield, that's tonight. Go to Pat and Alley Pub. Here's the address. Show starts at 10 p.m. And if you'd like to win a CD today on our show, send us an email to live@4 on ozarkslocal.tv, and we're going to pick a winner at the end of the show. Thank you, Carter.
Thank you.
And still to come, my relationship advice. And